What's up, everybody? It is nice to see more of the geyser abilities being given out. This is on the Valentine's Day arc. I kind of looked over it and missed it, but yeah, this has Sorcerer Geyser, so to each more of their own, right? Sorcerers will actually take more magic damage, so that's pretty cool, especially if you have, certain mages that you're working on that actually need geysers on them. I mean, typically, I guess it could never hurt. It is 9 SC, depending on what you're fighting. But to have a magic attack boost to sorcerers, that's pretty awesome. That's going to help you get to damage cap, if in fact you are fighting sorcerers. So I've been going after these abilities when they've been dropping on arcs. And it's nice to see them just giving one out. We also have Revenge Menace, chance to increase mind upon taking damage. So that's 6 SC. We're going to have to mess around with that, see if that's worth anything. Girls Party, more likely to be targeted by enemies. Female, less likely to be targeted by enemies. Yeah, male/other. So this is going to make the boys in the party get targeted while the girls don't. I don't know. You might be able to do some cheesy stuff with this if, I don't know, it's a pretty big if. So far, aggro in this game is not really, unless you can force somebody to target you, like that's a different story, and that just takes a certain type of character to do anyway, somebody that actually has like an aggro move to force everybody to target them for a set amount of time. So I don't know. I don't know if Girls Party is going to be anything epic. Most girl parties aren't. We also have Ale of Glory, of course, and Ale of Honor, and Ale of Victory. So there's lots of ales being served. The girls are pretty much all just sitting around getting drunk at Lance Evil's bar. Yeah, okay, cool. I wonder. I don't know. It seems like Lance Evil got the better part of Valentine's Day over here. He's doing all right over there. What is the ether reward? Chocolate bonbon. So we have an accessory that is a 6-star accessory, 300 hit points. It's given 59 strength and 23 mind. It's giving some resistance to headaches. How funny is that? Like they just had to put that ailment in there. This is going to give you a resistance to headaches. Now, for those of you that don't know, women complain about headaches all the time. That is like the number one excuse to I have a headache. I can't even speculate how many times I've heard that. That is hilarious. So I don't know if that was on purpose. If that was on purpose, touche, Adis. Touche. The devil's in the details. That is a worthy detail, IMO. Okay. So, Battlestar, Autocast, Brave, and Vitality. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. It does say Autocast, so yeah, it's going to go off right when the fight starts. That's not too shabby if you include, the 59 strength that's on it, the little bit of hit points. It all comes together to make a pretty decent item that, should be fairly easy to grind out because you're getting the arc for free. So, pretty cool. And then we have the arc trait. When hit point is restored by an active skill, hit point recovery plus 10%. So, it's going to help a healer heal more heals. I'll have to actually level this thing up. But I'm just kind of looking over it. Very cool stuff. Very cool that we have some more geyser abilities. I'm going to have to get my little mage out. Where is she? Yeah, that's right. Because this girl, right? I do believe Angela. Oh, I'm going back here. I'm digging in the memory banks here, but I do believe her damage cap actually is based on her having to have some kind of slayer. Yeah, something like that. She has like a Slayer boost or something where she's going to get more damage cap on her spells if she actually has an active Slayer to whatever she's fighting. So the Geyser abilities are a big effing deal for this girl. Because then instead of having a machine gun that hits for 30,000, you're going to have a machine gun that hits for like 33 or 35,000, whatever the case may be. Just adding a few more thousand to this girl's damage cap is substantially more damage just because of the high hit counts and how fast she can cast spells just back to back to back to back. You know, it's really the equivalent of one of these top tier characters right now just dropping an S2 and an S3 and an S3 and an S3. Like it's just going to be a machine gun of, you know, 30,000 damage cap hits. And actually, I need to get this girl back in rotation. I need to work on her. This girl is the bomb diggity. I have her at 100 SC and bonus plus 20. So we're going to be doing some big things with this girl. I absolutely love her sprite. They just made her look phenomenal. I love her little getup. And I don't know what she's doing with her little rod there. It looks like she's about to like smack you with it. But she could be in the middle of a spell. Who knows? Yeah, so Angela, I have high hopes for Angela. And she definitely takes advantage of the geysers. I do remember that when I covered this girl and we talked about her, I remember specifically making a note, you have to start collecting geyser abilities for this girl. Do we have geysers in here? She's already capped out at 100, so I'd have to take some stuff away. Because I think I only have like 1 or 2 of them on her. So I started collecting them. I have 2 of them in the works right now. Yeah, we have Dragon Geyser that she gets for free. There's got to be another geyser in here somewhere. I've like went out of my way. You know, maybe I've just been getting them and not teaching them all to her. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to run her around and stack some more stuff on this girl. And that's something that we always have to do once in a while after we get a few new banners and a few new arcs drop that just have some abilities that you can tack onto this character or that character. Let's see. The Lord of Ruin just got upgraded for me because I taught him that ability that's giving you plus 20% to your damage if you aren't using any weapons. For like 4 SC, that is just amazing, and we just got that. So I should have put Angela in that party with him, and you know, tried to get some learning done with her because she definitely has some geyser abilities to go through. But I'm just getting in here today. In fact, let's see, do we have any dailies to do? You know, we actually don't right now. We actually don't. I mean, any tickets that I would have anywhere I'd throw. But there's no point me doing a daily here. Yeah, I have these arcs. I have them. There's no point doing a daily here other than, you know, potentially getting a prism of this girl. It's getting a little bit more SC. Oh man, if we started on a yellow, maybe I'd feel better about it, but we didn't. We didn't. It's just me and the homie Zekas running up on a blue. We're just gonna go right through that. Shabam. Nope. This is where we got to. We got to lap 2 just to get the arm, because we did pull this girl off of tickets, and that's what I'm telling everyone. Use your tickets, use the free tickets that we get, and then if you want to go through and potentially get her items, then you make that choice and you say, okay, I have to do 10 pulls. Is a 10 pull worth getting, you know, or maybe you have to do 2 of them. Hey, that's, you know, that's a lot more money that you're paying for a paid item. And we're going to be talking about that because we're going to be comparing some of her paid gear and just kind of like comparing it to normal gear. It's getting out of hand. Yeah, I gotta say, it is getting out of hand. Like, 6-star paid gear and 6-star gear just is not even... It's from a whole completely different effing universe. It is not of this world. So, and that is not cool at the end of the day. It's just not. We'll talk about that later. But we have the Valentine's Day banner, which I've kind of been looking over this thing because I don't really need anything, but I should talk about it because for a lot of new players, this is a very, very good step-up gacha because you're getting this ticket, right? Unit X ticket. You're getting this ticket, and you can... Oh, shit. Saintly Theria's in here. Holy cow. I didn't think I could get anything from here. That is funny. Saintly Theria is in here, and Theria is in here in her other shift form. Like, Spirit Maiden Theria. Oh, wait, is that her OG? Yeah, that's her special form. So, this is a fairly easy ticket to get for how much Lapis you're going to be shelling out for it. And the best part of this is not paid Lapis. Right? Yeah, this is not paid Lapis. So that's awesome. This is letting you generate free Lapis that you can grind out of the game. If you do enough pulls to get that damn ticket, I think you gotta go like, what, step 2? Or just... one female unit. Oh, and you're getting one female unit guaranteed on step 5. Right? And, you're working your way to this ticket. So, a lap 2, step 5. Lap 2, step 5. So... however much Lapis you got to put into it, even if it is 30,000 Lapis, it's 30,000 free grindable Lapis, and you're guaranteed on step 5 one of these hot chicks, and they all are, damn it. And then on step 2, step 5, lap 2, if you make it to there, you're going to get the ticket, and then you can just go in there and you can pick whichever one of these beauties you want. There are some high power heroes on there, and like I said, obviously... heroes that I even don't have because I don't have Saintly Theria. I'm not going to get her now. For a while there, this girl was the holy magic damage meta. She was just absolutely crazy if you had like Maja's wand for her. And she could just cap on light damage so hard back in the day. But we have other characters in here that a lot of people would want. We have, Alice Type S. Princess Liana. I would pick on the limited heroes from here. Like, I wouldn't get Lena the Warlock because she's in the general pool. Summoner Lena, I think... Is Summoner Lena in the general pool? She's kind of nifty. She has some summoning tricks. Can make the game a little bit easier in certain parts. I wouldn't say she's pull-worthy on this because when you compare her to, like, Princess Punch or Alice... let's see. Guardian Angel Lukiel is in here. She's not like... Oh, wait, that's right. She is a little bit limited, isn't she? I can't keep up with all the shift forms and which banners they come from anymore. But, yeah, Guardian Angel Lukiel is in here, and she can just totally spam some crazy S4 stuff. She was a very easy cheese for the Titan boss that we just had. So if that's something that you want to be able to stop time and just... hammer in a bunch of light damage, there you go. We have Claire and her Golem, and don't pull for Claire. Golem Girl is just, I don't think she'll ever be upgraded enough. Genius Archer Foul, nope. Killer Princess Sevia, nope. Even Thunderbolt Sevia, this character is more maxable now because she was locked behind a bunch of paid gear, which was just, at the time... it was uncomparable. You could not get anything damn near even close to what she was getting from her paid gear. The amount of healing it added to it. It literally made her a completely different character. And some of that gear has been unlocked, I believe. It's in the Crimson shop. So if you're really a huge fan of Sevia, then the Thunderbolt form is the way to go. Just IMO. And we have Maddie here. Don't ever get Steel Wall Maddie. Sea Rover Maddie, on the other hand, has a lot going for her. She can do a lot of damage. I've seen some crazy spams with her, so I would consider Sea Rover Maddie at least up there in the middle a little bit. And then we have Princess Leela and Sea Princess Leela, and we have Soul Reaper Melza. But there are some wonderful characters in here, and probably the most The most sought after is probably going to be right here at the top, Spirit Maiden Theria, just because she'll make the game so much easier for you. Just right off rip, just the revive shenanigans and the crazy healer shenanigans she can do is awesome. Even though I don't play her often, I don't really build her on my account. I have her on the friends list though, where she's super overpowered. And I've actually used her to clear some wins and clear some content, just because, you know, that provides me with a super built character that I didn't have to invest into, right? So I get by on using Ruto and Sarah, what's her name? Yeah, I'm working on Sarah right now. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't have Saintly Theria super empowered. So why not work on Sarah? She's kind of sort of doing closer to the same thing that Saintly Theria is, as opposed to Ruto. He was just kind of a stand-in. So I don't know, it's up to you on whether or not you want to get this girl, but I'm gonna tell you right now, she's gonna make the game a lot easier for you, especially if you aren't gripping every single character in the game. She's just a smart strategic choice. So all in all, I got to give him some props for that banner. I didn't even really notice that it wasn't paid Lapis at first. I just figured this was another form of their step-up thing. I just kind of looked at it and was like, I probably have most of these characters and whatever. But no, this is really good. This is really good for players or anybody that's like mid-entry into the game. That's just kind of starting out, or maybe you're just halfway through. Like, there's going to be some heroes here that you might want to pick up, and here's a way to do it without having to use any paid Lapis at all. So we might as well talk about that. Done. Very cool. And then we get back to the Pull Candy banner that I've already covered. Although this is an amazing arc, there's just better ways of getting them. Don't ever pull for a UR arc, ever, in this game. Trying to use the rates that they're giving you. Wait for a special banner. We get them maybe twice a year. You know, we get them on the anniversaries. There will be like a $100 freaking bundle that'll give you just enough Lapis to do a 10 pull, where all of your 10 pulls are going to be all red orbs, and a lot of them are going to have a high chance of being a UR arc, and you will have a UR arc guaranteed. So you're guaranteed to get at least one. And actually, me and a lot of the community that plays, we've all pulled multiples. Big MCC pulled a couple of UR arcs together, I believe, when he did his. I'm sure Budafish did. I know I have. I have an old video up where that pull literally yielded me 3 or 4 of the UR arcs, all at the same time, and they were arcs I didn't have. Just off of one pull, I instantly got caught up, had all the UR arcs in the game. So that is what I suggest doing. Don't ever chase these arcs on one of these banners that they put up, because the rates are just going to be so low. Unless you're going for another hero that's on this banner, and the God of Ruin is on here. So they have thought of that. They've at least put something in here where that's going to appeal to people. Anybody that doesn't have that guy, he's super powerful, great character, and you know, some people might want to pull to try to get him. And hey, just there's at least an off chance that I could luck out and get a UR arc off of this right now, and not have to wait till the, you know, however many year celebration. So that's about that, and that's what we got going on in Last Cloudia right now. Oh, still got to give him props for letting us use these tickets. So nice to be able to get anything from these tickets. I actually have not. I feel bad that. Well, you know what? No, I don't. I was gonna say I feel bad that I went in there and just like wasted UR tickets, just like liquidated them into like, oh, this is gonna be 5% to something for a, you know, a Trust Master. I'd say I'd have some remorse if I burned too many of them, but I had just enough to get this new character, and doing the few pulls to get her weapon just for the crazy bonus on it. Wanted to at least have one of those pieces of gear. I managed to pull the arc for her too, so that was cool. We cleared this. Best of luck to everybody, and you know, just we be out here grinding the event. That's what's popping right now. So I got to get in here. I got to start with all that. I will talk to y'all soon. If I missed anything, leave me a comment. Let me know. Bye, everybody.